Studies are leading to the idea that cannabis can be beneficial for pets. And we have Dr. Jeff Werber here to give us his medical diagnosis. He may look familiar from not only our studio, but we see you pop up on Fox National and all that.
Yep.
Yeah, so glad you're here. So this is very topical because, as you know, the state of Nevada just voted in recreational marijuana.
And as has California.
Yep.
The problem is that because up to now it was pretty much Colorado, and the only state that had a veterinary school was at CSU, Colorado State. So they were the only school that were studying marijuana.
Okay.
And the problems are, we know what the lethal dose is, which is a lot. They'd have to eat a bushel, basically.
Sure.
But we don't know necessarily the therapeutic dose and what is just the toxic dose. So it's unfortunately, since the legalization in Colorado, there have been like a 4-fold increase in dogs being sent to emergency hospitals.
Oh, no.
Because of ingestion. And the problem is, you eat that edible, we're going to have one. We know what to stop. When that dog sees the plate, they're not stopping at one.
No, of course
not.
not.
So they're going to go clean out the plate.
Right.
So I think, there are definitely positive effects. The CBD oil, which is cannabidiol, which is basically CBD is without the THC, which is the compound that is the hallucinogen and causes psychoactive properties. But most of the other, in the marijuana plant, there are over 400 types of active ingredients.
Oh, wow.
And many of them contain THC. So it's beneficial for anxiety. It's beneficial for, anti-cancer, stress.
Wow.
Fear. So there are a lot of positives we're seeing, but it's just going to take a little more time on the animal side to give some recommendations.
And the dosage, and make sure you don't overdo it.
What to use, when to use, how to use.
Okay.
But it's going to happen.
Wow.
And the reports, the empirical reports so far are great.
What about for folks that want to have maybe some of the benefits but don't want the drugs?
So then you have great options, for example, for calming and to ease stress and anxiety.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite. This is called the Calms. And notice it sits in a vest that sits right here on a pressure point.
Oh.
Now this point is an acupressure point for to relieve calmness, to relieve calm and anxiety.
Okay.
And it is so fantastic. So it combines what we call neurosync technology. So what it does, not only does it, in its location on the body, does it help, but it emits a C note, a note in the key of C.
Right.
It vibrates like a little tuning fork, and it plays a modified version of Beethoven's Für Elise. And it is unbelievable. You can adjust it for intensity, for duration, for how often you want the cycle to repeat.
Right.
It is unbelievable.
Of course, it has to be Für Elise because it has the word fur
exactly,
in it, of
Für
course.
Elise.
So
Not
this
to mention
is great.
It's
a classic.
And then, for cat lovers.
Cat lovers, thank you.
I am one.
Bury the lead, why
I
don't
agree
you?
with you. Cats are great. These are made by Jackson Galaxy, and they are called meteorites. So these are infused with 100% organic, natural catnip, grown here in the U.S. And what's so great, these cats, catnip has such a great effect. It's like a euphoria.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily make cats crazy. It relieves their stress. It focuses them on what they want to do and allows them to play. So what's cool about this, and it's inexpensive, $5 to $8.
Sure.
But when the catnip dies out, you can reinfuse them. So you never have to throw it away.
Exactly.
It's fantastic.
All right, well, we're out of time. Just real quick, about the bed.
Mutt Nation beds, obviously give a cat and a dog a great place to sleep.
Sure.
But Miranda Lambert, these are her beds.
Yeah,
and for that, they call it Mutt Nation because for every bed sold, a donation is made to the Mutt Nation Dog Rescue.
Oh, cool.
And these are so comfortable. It's like, when you sleep in a comfortable bed, you sleep.
Yeah.
That's what these beds are all about.
All right.
Fantastic.
Well, Für Elise for that product, and Miranda Lambert for
Miranda, Jackson Galaxy, they're fantastic.
Thank you, sir.
All right.